Executive Director of the Sugarloaf Ski Club, and it is Bruce Miles, and welcome and congratulations on your new position.
Well, thank you.
It's not the Sugarloaf Mountain Ski Club.
We shortened up the name for a new organization. You mentioned Demo Days, so I got to say that that's one of Mike Gammon's greatest legacies. He started Demo Days back in the 70s when he had the ski rack, which is now, of course, the rack.
Right.
But anyway, it's held on there for a long time. It's a great way for people to try out the equipment before they go.
Absolutely.
So, the ski club, we spent the last couple of years reorganizing. When we were working for like 20 years trying to get the new comp center, the Alphon Competition Center built, that kind of consumed us. And we always knew, and I always knew in the back of my mind, that when we finished that project, we were going to devote our attention to a new goal of trying to get as many kids on skis and boards as possible. And so to do that, we decided it was time to reorganize the club. We used to be what we called a not-for-profit, which meant that we didn't pay taxes as a club, but you couldn't make a tax-deductible contribution to us. Oh. And one of the things that we spawned as we were growing as a club since 1950 was the Sugarloaf Regional Ski Education Foundation in 1968, and that was a 501c3. And we formed that so we could start the tutorial programs, which later led into CBA. So what we did was this reorganization. We applied for a new entity called the Sugarloaf Ski Club. We applied for tax-exempt status as a 501c3. We were granted it very easily. So we merged the assets of the Sugarloaf Mountain Ski Club and the Sugarloaf Regional Ski Foundation together into this one organization. And we went live, so to speak, July 1. So in the meantime, my good friend Warren Cook, he and I have been talking for quite a while about how we can get more kids, more local kids, on skis and boards, how we can make skiing more affordable for them. So Warren and the King and Jean Cummings Charitable Trust, we came up with the idea that we need an endowment fund. So we need a fund that can offer sustainability, because we've been giving out scholarship awards for many, many years, and normally somewhere between $25,000, $26,000, $27,000 a year. And we want to boost that up a lot. And so we ended up becoming the designated recipient of the earnings of a $500,000 endowment fund. So thanks to Warren and the King and Jean Cummings. King Cummings, everybody knows, was one of the founders of Sugarloaf, very instrumental in Sugarloaf's history. And he believed that that we need kids to ski, especially local kids whose families live right up here in the shadow of the mountain. So as part of this endowment fund, it comes with a challenge. The challenge is we need to raise more money to match it. So we've launched a campaign, and our part of the fund is the Cummings Luce Fund. So it's named after King Cummings, but also Norton Luce, because we've had a fund in Norton Luce's name for a while. And so we merged that with this fund because it really served the same purpose, trying to get local kids on the hill. And so, our hope is to raise $1 million and put as many kids as we can on the hill. Some of the initiatives that we have started, because we already got some money from the fund. This year we're going to be giving out a total of $57,000. We had budgeted. We met 3 weeks ago and awarded $27,000 to local kids that are 61 kids that are going to be in mini cuffer, bubble cuffer, CVA weekend program, and even a few to help them in CVA, local kids that are going there. So so we have another $30,000 that we're going to be awarding. Some of the things that we're doing, which I'm really excited about, is we have the ski skate program, which there's a great video about the ski skate program on the Sugarloaf website. It's about a 5-minute video. It's heartwarming. It's just an incredible video. And tells you about these kids from Kingfield, Phillips, Stratton, Strong, that come up here on an afternoon and ski or ride or cross-country ski or ice skate. And they come up anywhere from 4 to 8 times during the season. So there's about 400 of those kids. And we're trying to figure out how we can get more on-hill time for them.